I made some custom weapons, and I'm really proud of it, so I'm going to turn this into a video. Here we go. So a few days ago, I had this idea, right? I was watching Dr. Rat, as one does, and I saw a scythe. And I thought, I know how to code in a certain way. I know Skript. I can put this in. It's not that hard. So I did. Here's the scythe. It has a custom texture and custom sounds. I'm going to take off my armor. And I also, it's a netherite hoe with sharpness 8, and it's unbreakable, so, you know, it's not gonna go wrong. However, it has cool particles. I coded it so that there would be the sweeping edge particle every time you hit something, and instead of knocking something back, it pulls it back towards you, just like the one in Rat's video. However, it doesn't have sweeping edge yet. I'm still working on that. But if you sprint hit, it still does knockback. So for those of you who like doing combos, sure, go ahead. However, for those of you who like crit chains, boom, there you go. Have fun with that. Our next weapon is the Warhammer. So I based this off of a mace, and this was an idea from a friend called Meatball. He's gonna be in a video soon, don't worry. It's slow with attacking, but it does crazy knockback. It just like flings things, and it's really loud. But it's also a mace. The base item is a mace. It's just retextured and it has knockback. But I mean, who wouldn't want to use a Warhammer like a mace, right? Because that means you can do this. Our third and final weapon for now is the katana. This thing is way too overpowered. Look at it. It's got an Eye of Ender on the hilt, or wherever the gem goes on fancy swords. And it's got a diamond blade, and it's got a netherite hilt. It's just so cool, dude. So basically, the way that this works is that it has sharpness 6 and sweeping edge. It has sharpness 6 and sweeping edge 5. So it does double slashes, and every time you hit something, it gives you 5 seconds of speed too. However, this stacks. So for every mob you hit or every player you hit, every time you hit them, it will add 5 seconds to your speed. And I think that's pretty cool. It's also got, you know, custom sounds, because of course it does. And yeah, it's kind of broken. Also, to add credit where credit is due, this idea did come from another friend who will probably be in another video pretty soon. And of course, the coolest thing about these weapons is that there's a nifty little thing that you can do with Skript, and that is make custom crafts. So, to make our scythe, we have this, 2 gold ingots, an Eye of Ender, a netherite ingot, and a stick. And there you go, there's your scythe. Beautiful. Also, it is a netherite hoe retextured, so you can farm with it. Alright, next, our Warhammer is a heavy core, 2 breeze rods, and 2 blocks of iron. And that will give you the amazing Warhammer. Get out of here, Husk. Boom! Oh my gosh. And then, of course, our final and most broken recipe is the katana. And that is made with a netherite sword, 2 Eyes of Ender, and 2 blocks of diamond. And of course, it is an expensive craft because it's really broken. But I will probably be fixing that later, and probably adding new weapons. If you want to support me or try out the script for yourself, I have linked it in the Patreon down below, so you can support me while trying out the thing at the same time. This does require a custom texture pack for the sounds and the textures, and it also does require some plugins, so you're going to need to do it on a server. However, that'll be about it for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you consider subscribing. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.